these things happen. Yeah.
If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. Yeah. And oh Lord knows, He knows I mean it.
Welcome to See Hi TV. I'm Vahid.
And I'm Mary.
First up, we have a segment on. Let's check that out.
Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve. America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world, and no one will keep that light from shining.
We're remembering the lives we lost, nearly 3,000 innocent men, women, and children. We're reaffirming our commitment to always keep faith with their families. We're honoring the heroism of first responders who risked their lives and gave their lives to save others. And we're giving thanks to all who serve on our behalf, especially our troops and military families, our extraordinary 9/11 generation. At the same time, even as we reflect on a difficult decade, we must look forward to the future we will build together.
Remember to come out to the GAR rally during snack.
And there will be a game in the quad during lunch.
So let's go check out some more Student Handbook.
Good morning, Cerritos. This is Mr. Galanchak, and I'm going to talk with you this morning about the school policies on bullying that are found on page 29 of your Student Handbook. Cerritos High School is a safe school, and we are a community that's built on mutual respect. Accordingly, we cannot tolerate any behavior that infringes upon these principles. So this could include verbal abuse, physical abuse, hazing, teasing of any type that could be considered bullying. California Education Code and school board policy outlines strict consequences for any of this type of behavior that is classified as bullying. The consequences could range from school site discipline to school transfer and all the way up to district expulsion. So all community members, teachers, and students are asked to immediately report any incidents of bullying, whether they are a victim or if it's just witness. Please report them, please intervene so that we can maintain a community of respect here on our campus and ensure a good year for everyone. Thank you.
Good morning, this is Miss Lynn again, and today I will be talking to you about sexual harassment and zero tolerance, found on page 28 of your Student Handbook. Sexual harassment. A student may be suspended from school or recommended for expulsion if it is determined that the pupil has committed sexual harassment as defined in section 212.5 of the Educational Code. Sexual harassment includes many forms of offensive behavior and includes gender-based harassment of a person of the same sex as the harasser. The following is a partial list. Unwanted sexual advances. Making or threatening reprisals after a negative response to sexual advances. Visual conduct, leering, making sexual gestures, displaying sexually suggestive objects, pictures, cartoons, or posters. Verbal conduct, making or using derogatory comments, epithets, slurs, and jokes. Verbal sexual advances or propositions. Verbal abuse of a sexual nature, graphic verbal commentaries about an individual's body, sexually degrading words used to describe an individual, suggestive or obscene letters, notes, or invitations. Sexual comments, innuendos, or slurs, oral or in writing regarding a person's sexual orientation. And now on to zero tolerance. The Cerritos High School staff supports a secure and safe school environment, including a zero tolerance for all weapons and controlled substances. Enforcement of this policy is supported by strict enforcement of penal codes, health and safety codes, educational codes, business codes, etc. When deemed appropriate, students, their lockers, belongings, and vehicles may be searched. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
I also get to talk with you about the disciplinary consequences that are found on page 31 of your student handbook. At the low level, these disciplinary consequences could include warning, interventions, loss of merits and activity privileges. Moving up, they could be a detention, a Saturday school, or a behavior contract. And for more severe or repeated infractions, it could be a suspension from school or a recommendation to the Student Evaluation Committee for school transfer or expulsion. To let you know, expulsion is mandated by the education codes of the state in 5 different instances. One would be possessing, furnishing a firearm, brandishing a knife at another person, selling or furnishing any controlled substances or drugs, committing or attempting to commit any sexual assault, or any of the suspension codes in particular severity, or if there are repeat infractions of suspension codes, could result in a mandatory expulsion recommendation. So let's not go down this road at all. It's not good for any of us. I think we need to make the school year rock by applying what we've learned in these handbook talks.
Hello. Welcome to Kenny's Corner. Detention, you say? Let's talk detention. All students at Cerritos High School, when they come in the 9th grade, start at 100 merits. And each time they get into trouble, they lose a certain amount. When you go below 95, you'll receive a call slip from the SIA office, in which case you'll be either talking to me or you'll be talking to Big Mike regarding your detention and detention status. If we give you a date to serve, we expect you to go over to the area next to the boys' locker room. You'll serve with Rick during lunch. But we also offer detention in the morning, 0 period, and we also offer detention after school in room 604. If you don't serve your detention or continue not to serve your detention, we have an alternate program. On Wednesday, we'll start a 2-hour detention in the main office, and on Friday after school. So, once again, if you get on the merit list, don't forget to serve. We are located on the friendly corner of Detention Way and Kenny's Corner.
Well, that's all we got for Sea High today. I'm Vahid.
And I'm Marilyn.
And we're out.